Surat al-Ankabut, chapter the Spider. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, Alif Lam Mim. Do the people think that they will be left in the position that they say, we have believed without their being tried? We tried those who were before them, and Allah will surely know those who have spoken truthfully, and He will surely know those who speak falsely. Or do those who do evil deeds think that they will anticipate us? A bad judgment do they form? If anyone hopes for the meeting with Allah, Allah's term is surely coming. He is the one who hears and knows. Whoso striveth hard, it is for his own advantage that he striveth. Verily Allah is rich beyond need of all the worlds. From those who have believed and wrought the works of righteousness, we shall surely purge away their evil deeds, and shall recompense them the best of what they have been doing. We have enjoined man to deal well with his parents, but if they strive hard with thee, that thou mayest associate with me that of which thou hast no knowledge, obey them not. Unto me is your return, and I shall announce to you what ye have been doing. Those who have believed and wrought the works of righteousness, we shall surely cause to enter among the righteous. Among the people are some who say, we have believed in Allah, but when they are injured in the cause of Allah, they regard the trial of the people as the punishment of Allah. But if help comes from thy Lord, they say, we were with you. Doth not Allah best know what is in the breast of all the world? Assuredly Allah will know those who have believed, and He will surely know the hypocrites. Those who have disbelieved had said to those who have believed, follow our way and let us bear your sins, but they are not bearers of their sins at all. They are speaking falsely. They will surely bear their own burdens and other burdens with their own, and on the day of resurrection they will be asked about what they have been inventing. We sent Noah to his people, and he remained among them 1,000 years, all but 50. So the flood caught them in their wrongdoing, but we delivered him and the people of the boat and made it a sign to all the worlds. And Abraham, when he said to his people, serve Allah and show piety towards him, and that is better for you if you have knowledge. Apart from Allah, ye only serve idols and create abroad. Those whom ye serve apart from Allah are incapable of making any provision for you. So seek with Allah provision and serve Him and show gratitude to Him. To Him will ye be made to return. If ye count it false, communities before you have counted it false. The messenger is only responsible for the proclamation clear. Have they not seen how Allah originateth a creature and then restoreth it again? Surely for Allah that is easy. Say, travel about in the land and see how He originateth the creature. Then Allah will cause the second growth to spring up. Verily Allah over everything hath power. He punisheth whom He willeth, and hath mercy upon whom He willeth, and to Him will ye be made to turn. Nor will ye be able to frustrate His will in the earth or in the heaven. Nor short of Allah is there for you patron or helper. Those who have disbelieved in the signs of Allah and in the meeting with Him have no hope of my mercy, and for them is the punishment painful. But the only answer of His people was to say, kill him or burn him. Then Allah delivered him from the fire. Verily in that are signs for a people who believe. And He said, ye have chosen apart from Allah idols for the sake of love amongst you in the nearer life. Afterwards, on the day of resurrection, some of you will be ungrateful to others, and some will curse others. Your abode will be the fire, and ye will have no helpers. Then Lot gave credence to him, and said, lo, I am going to migrate to my Lord. Verily He is the sublime, the wise. And we gave him Isaac and Jacob, and appointed the prophetic office and the book to be among his posterity. We gave him his reward in this world, and in the hereafter he will surely be among the righteous. And Lot, when he said to his people, surely ye commit indecency in which no one has preceded you of all the worlds. Do you come at men and bar the way and commit what is disreputable in your assembly, but the only answer of his people was to say, bring us the punishment of the law. If thou art one of those who speak the truth, he said, O my Lord, help me against the people who cause corruption. When our messengers came to Abraham with the good tidings, they said, we are going to destroy the people of this town. Its people have been wrongdoers. He said, but Lot is in it. They replied, we know quite well who is in it. We shall surely deliver him and his household except his wife. She's become one of those who linger. When that our messengers came to Lot, he was worried about them, and his arm was straightened. But they said, fear not, nor grieve. We are going to deliver thee and thy household except thy wife. She's become one of those who linger. We are going to send down upon the people of this town wrath from the heaven for the vice they have been committing. Therefore, we have left a sign and evidence for a people who have intelligence. And the Midian, their brother Shuaib, he said, O my people, serve Allah and look forward to the last day, and do not work mischief of the land, causing corruption, but they counted them false. So the earthquake caught them, and in the morning they were in their dwelling, crouching, and Ad and Thamud, it is clear to you from their dwelling. Satan made their work seem fair to them and turned them aside from the way, though they had thought themselves keen-sighted. And Korah and Pharaoh and Haman, Moses came to them with the evidences, and they thought themselves great in the land, but they did not anticipate us. Each we took hold of for his sin. Upon some of them we sent a sandstorm, and some of them the thunderclap caught. With some we sank the earth, and some of them we drowned. Allah was not one to wrong them, but themselves they were wronging. Those who choose for themselves patrons short of Allah are to be compared to the spider. It chooseth for itself a house, but the frailest of houses is the house of the spider. If they knew, verily Allah knoweth whatever thing they call upon short of himself. He is the sublime, the wise. These parables we coin for the people, but none understand them. But those who have knowledge, Allah hath created the heavens and the earth in truth. Surely in that is a sign for the believers. Recite what has been suggested to thee of the book, and observe the prayer, for the prayer restrains from indecency and what is disreputable, and surely the remembrance of Allah is greater. Allah knoweth what ye do. Dispute not with the people of the book, except with what is better, unless it be those of them who have done wrong and said, we believe in what has been sent down to us and sent down to you. Our God and your God are one, and we to him are surrenders of ourselves. Thus we have sent down the book to thee. Those to whom we have given the book believe in it, and among these people are some who believe in it. None gainsay our signs, but the unbelievers. Thou hast not been in the habit of reciting or tracing with thy right hand any book before it. In that case, suspicious would be those who invalidate thy claims. Who attempt to invalidate them. Nay, it is signs, evidences in the breasts of those who have been given knowledge. None gainsay our signs, but the wrongdoers. They say, why are not signs from his Lord sent down to him? Say, signs are with Allah only, and I am only a warner clear. Hath it not sufficed them that we have sent down to thee the book to be recited to them? Surely, and that is a mercy and a reminder to a people who believe. Say, Allah sufficeth as a witness between you and me. He knoweth what is in the heavens and the earth, and those who have believed in what is vain and have disbelieved in Allah, they are the losers. They seek to hasten thee with the punishment, and were it not that there is a stated term, the punishment would have come upon them, and assuredly it will come upon them suddenly. When they are not aware, they seek to hasten thee with the punishment, and lo, Gehenna encompasseth the unbelievers. On they when the punishment will envelop them from above them and from underneath their feet, and he will say, taste what ye have been doing. O my servants who have believed, lo, my land is wide, me then serve. Every person is subject to death. Afterwards to us will ye be made to return. Those who have believed and wrought the works of righteousness, we shall settle in the upper rooms of the garden beneath which the rivers flow, to dwell therein forever. Good is the reward of those who labor, who have endured, and upon their Lord have set their trust. How many a beast bears not its own provision, but Allah provideth for it, and for you he is the one who hears and knows. Allah maketh a generous provision for whomsoever of his servants he willeth, or stinteth to them. Verily Allah everything doth know. If thou asked them who created the heavens and the earth, and subdued the sun and the moon to service, they will say Allah. How then are they involved in lies? Allah maketh generous provision for whomsoever of his servants he willeth, or stinteth to them. Verily Allah everything doth know. If thou askest them who has sent down water from the heaven, and thereby quickened the earth after it hath become dead, they will say Allah. Say, the praise belongs to Allah. Nay, the most of them have not understanding. When they are on board ship, they call upon Allah, making religion exclusively his. But when he hath brought them safely to the shore, they associate others with him. The nearer life is only sport and play, but verily the abode of the hereafter is life indeed. If only they had knowledge. Let them be ungrateful for what we have bestowed upon them, and enjoy life for a season. In the end they shall surely know. Have we not considered that we have appointed a secure haram, while all around them the people are plundered in what is vain? Then will they believe, and for the goodness of Allah be ungrateful. Who is more a wrongdoer than he who invents falsehood about Allah, or counts the truth false when he comes to him? Is there not in Gehenna an abiding place for the unbelievers? But those who have striven for us, we shall surely guide our ways, and verily Allah with those who do well. And so that chapter, of course, ends with the jihad note, jihad in fi sabilillah, the striving in God's way. It doesn't translate as holy war. I'm sorry if you thought that, but the spider is interesting because, what fiber is stronger than a spider's string? But one ends up with something so weak. And that's interesting, because it's like so many people, despite all their intelligence and all that, they become insane. They become disbelievers in the truth. They think they're going to get away with something, and they don't get away with something. And of course, Haman in the Magian system, the people, whatever the ritual leaders guide them towards, they're going along with. You don't want to merely go along just because the person leading the ritual has come up with an idea. And that goes for me too. I don't want people to go along with what I say just because, I am, doing some spiritual act of some sort. Harun, I do my own independent media, but I'm not, even if I was the top person in the land, it's just not, oh, well, the information's being put out there, because nowadays, people say, oh, it's fake news. And they mean it's, even if it's real science, it's labeled as unscientific. And likewise, the Pharaoh, the state, you just don't let the state get away with whatever it's going to get away with, right? Sometimes you don't have a choice, but definitely correct it in your heart. And that's what I mean by the Magian system. Got to go beyond just merely being drug along by those three groups.